Hello everyone, let me introduce Cisco CCIE DC exam situation. So now, Cisco CCIE DC. The version of DC is 3. Version 1, from last year to now. We have already obtained all the requirements. Please, I have already done everything. The solution, now, is in progress. During the stabbing phase, let me talk about the current situation, the exam format, starting from the morning. The exam starts at 8 o'clock, experiencing an 8-hour lab exam. Within these 8 hours, it is further divided into 2 modules. The first 3 hours of the morning, the design section, is at 5 in the afternoon, the DOO part of hours. Also, it's about deploy, operate, and optimize. In the middle, there is a noon lunchtime, morning session of the design department. This is a web-based, that is, this type of pattern. This type of web includes dragging, drag and drop questions, multiple choice questions, single choice questions. This multiple choice format, choose select the topic format. The time for this design section is 3. It takes you hours to finish this. After the design section, if you only use 2 hours. So, next we will move on to the second stage. This is Module 2 stage. But this 3 hours, you only use 2 of them inside hours, with the excess left over. That 1 hour of mine, will not enter Module 2. In other words, Module 2 at most. It also takes 5 hours. So, the design phase in the early stage. At this time, my suggestion is, say you do it quickly and get it done. After that, try to give as much as possible. Take some rest time for yourself. Don't rush. Enter into Module 2. Phase, fully implement this 3, make good use of the hours. This is the design part. And then the Module 2 DOO section. Here, I'll take a little time to give, let's demonstrate it, Module 2. Some changes in this DOO section. Well, there are still some other key points, knowledge points. This is the latest 3. Topology of 1A, root. According to the information provided by the examination room, we can also clearly see this introduction, at DOO. In some cases, it will take this lab exam divided into 3 sections. The first section is Nexus Infrastructure. The second section is Compute and Storage, which means computing and storage. The third part is ACI. Partially, through the topology map, we can understood. DC1 part is Nexus Infrastructure. Here, we have Nexus 7K, Nexus 5K, and Nexus 9K. This is BGW equipment. If you have participated in DC3 before, if it's exam 0, you will send. Now this tracing cloth map is different from before. 3, version 0 is very similar. So my main purpose here is to introduce 3. Version 1 and early 3. Some major changes in version 0. Some more points about the exam knowledge update. Everyone can have a listen. Just now we were talking about the main part of section S1. If gathered at this location. I use this one part. This is the content of section S1. The core of this part in section S1. The key point of the heart is VXLAN. With multi-site. This one side is a station, the other side is one site. Implemented through IPN devices. The extension of VXLAN, that is VXLAN Multi-Site approach. In this case, this is the main part of section S1 core knowledge points. Then like before, 3A, very significant change in version 0. What is transformation? It's all these nexus. All devices are connected via NDFC configure. Just use this, NDFC. All these devices have all been through configure management for NDFC. No need for command line, no need for CLI. This is a very significant change. Furthermore, from its architectural perspective, this part involves 7K and 5K. What is reserved is the traditional Ethernet. The network is like legacy, VLAN network, and in this section, VXLAN network. From a structural perspective, the underlying in terms of architecture, there have also been some changes, quite at 3. Upgrade from version 0 to 3, a major change in version 1, transform, like before 3. As for the 0 version part, this is also VXLAN. Not now 3. No, it's this now. Legacy VLANs are all using ND. This is the configuration of FC. It's for S1. Some features, and then we will continue. Let's take a look at section S2. This is Comp Compute and Storage. Storage and Computing. This content with 3. There is not much change in 0. Mainly, how to manage and use UCS, using UCSM for management use. Tools to manage UCS, associate S through UCS. Service profile to Blade, through the Blade starts its system. The origin of this system is from a Farchung's storage, centralized storage Chu. This change is not significant. This is Introduction to Section S2. Next, let's take another look in the S3 section. In the S3 section, the main. If the exam is about ACI knowledge points, ACI knowledge key point. This is ACI Pod 1. Me make it smaller. This part is AC. This is my Pod 1. It's Pod 2 of ACI. In terms of updates and changes, 3. From 0 to 3. There isn't much change in 1. Main 1 change that is needed is it. When combined with virtualization again, got tested on VMM again, this virtual manager of the transformation. Then what is used is DVS. DVS, previous 3. At 0, VSS was used, now 3. Passed the DVS exam again, marked accurate virtualized switch. This is distributed virtualization switch. This is 3. Version of change. Besides, it is now an IPIN device. On top of that, there is troubleshooting. If there are errors, resolve multicast issue. Regarding multicast, close. At this multicast position, IPN. A relatively obvious change. What is transformation? 3. There is this FEX inside 0 technical. 3. The technology inside this FEX. It has been removed. This is the new 3. Part of 1 that is canceled content. This is the entire topology. Currently, our S1, S2, and SAll solutions for 3 are well implemented. Hope you all keep following us. We are QY Tang and 591 Lab. Thank you all for watching.